things about Capital Challenge is not only the funds that are raised at this event, but also the awesome people that come out to participate. We've got Margaret Brennan, host of Face the Nation. So how'd you feel out there this morning?
I was just glad I got through it. I had a baby 8 months ago, so I'm like proud of myself for being able to run it all. But my team from Face the Nation was here, a number of our producers, and they were way ahead of me.
They were out there, they were ready, they were rooting you on. Can you think of another event in DC that brings people together from, I mean, politics and media, everybody convenes on this?
You're right, they do, and it's in good spirits too. People feel good, particularly on a gorgeous day like this, getting out early. You feel good even if you were struggling through the race, and you see so many elected representatives. I mean, we were talking on the way in about seeing Secret Service detail in the past running alongside White House staff. I remember an older senator leaving me in the dust and feeling very embarrassed about that. and that was a great motivator for me. So it's nice to see across the board it's bipartisan, and one of the few things in Washington that remains so.
So on Sunday it's Face the Nation. Today, this morning, it was Face Your Fears. Did you have expectations coming into this morning? Did you exactly race the nation? So did you have expectations coming into this morning, and how did you compare up to those expectations about how you were going to do?
Oh, I literally was just like, let me get through it. Let me run at least 1.5 miles. Let me see if I could jog the back half. But you know, we have so many young producers who run, and I knew they'd leave me in the dust. They did, but we were just glad to be out here. Our executive producer Mary Hager was here running. We had so many people across the board turn out early to come and raise money for a good cause.
One last thing, as a UVA grad, does my outfit offend you at all? I'm hoping kind of it does.
I didn't come prepared. I should have had my orange and blue one.
Okay, well, representing Charlottesville well. Margaret Brennan, so glad you could stop by and talk to us. Thank you.
Good to be with you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We're here with Senator Kyrsten Sinema, Democrat from Arizona, and you were running like you were being chased by Mitch McConnell. So how did you feel like you did?
Actually, that would have been a lot slower.
Okay.
But
he would have never caught you.
He would never have caught me. My goal today was to break my own record, and I smashed it, and I'm so excited and just also overwhelmed with gratitude for the ability to do this race every year.
So if this time stands and you're not disqualified for any performance-enhancing drugs, if I am correct,
I did take some Cliff Blocks this morning.
Okay, that's okay.
Courtesy of a friend.
You do now hold the House and Senate female record for this race. Is that right?
That's right. So
congratulations.
Thank you. Last year I ran a 22:05, beating the House record set by Jean Schmidt years ago. And my goal today was to beat my own record, which I did by 1 minute and 20 seconds.
I love it. You know, it is about coming out here, busting some records, but also it's about more than that, right?
This race is incredible. Part of what makes this race amazing is the charity aspect of the work that we do. This is my 7th year participating in the race, and it feels so good to come with my team, who are all members of my staff, and give to something bigger than ourselves.
You know, the Washington Post, final thing, recently ranked the athletic accomplishments of elected officials.
I was robbed.
You were robbed. You came in like 5th or 6th. You've completed 2 Ironmans. You've run the JF3.
3. I just did an Ironman in March.
The JFK 50-mile race.
Only woman ever in Congress to do it.
You're going to qualify for the Boston Marathon here in a couple weeks.
Next week, that's right.
So have you reached out to those judges on that Washington Post panel? What were they thinking?
Actually, we did reach out to them and say, you know, we beat Jean Schmidt's record last year, and we're going to beat her marathon record next week. So we expect a new story.
Senator Kyrsten Sinema, getting faster every year. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm Andy Hauser.
I'm Adam Longo. We're here with Team WUSA 9 at Anacostia Park.
It's all coming up right after this.
Welcome back to Great Day Washington. Today's ACLI Capital Challenge 3-mile race is wrapping up in Anacostia.
The 3-mile trek featured members of all the branches of government, along with a lot of media members and others. The race benefits Junior Achievement USA. Our Andy Hauser and WUSA 9's Adam Longo ran the race with several other WUSA 9ers, and they join us now from the finish line.
It's been an absolutely beautiful day here for the ACLI Capital Challenge. We've got Susan Healy here, CEO and president. Put in perspective why this race is so important.
700 runners from Capitol Hill, the Justice Department Executive Branch Media, and it's a bipartisan happy day. We raise money for a really good cause, junior achievement, and promoting financial literacy.
And what a beautiful day. You ordered up perfect weather for this.
I'm going to take full credit for it, and it was a great, great morning. Thank you.
You should. All
So
right.
this is the first year to partner with Junior Achievement. Can you talk about where the funds raised in this race will go?
Sure, absolutely. The funds will go to further our mission of really affording kids the opportunity to improve their skills, but also their confidence in managing their financial futures.
Okay. And Jeff Darman is the race director. We've been putting on this event, Jeff, since 1981. How did this year go compared to past years?
It was a good year, other than the big puddle you had to go through, but it was a really good year. I think it was good. The weather was great and good turnout of people.
It was a comforting, refreshing puddle,
yes,
so I wouldn't worry too much about it.
We threw that in.
All right.
And speaking of, record turnout, we had a record turnout for a WUSA. That's right, everybody. Over 25 runners came out to participate. So, great job, my friend. You killed it
Good
out
work.
there.
All right.
All right. Send it back to the ladies in the studio.